Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Pastor Shay, aka Chaplain G, coming back at y'all with another word of encouragement for today. So, today is Black Friday, and it's the day after Thanksgiving. People are going crazy, buying all kind of different stuff, and it got me to thinking, this is there's two thoughts I had with Black Friday, right? So, first one is Black Friday was originally the name for the Friday that was leading up to the death of Christ. And so the fact that it's been rebranded as the day when stores allow people to just delve into like a spending debauchery, man. Like, I remember back in the day when Black Friday first became a thing, when I was a kid, they were like Cabbage Patch dolls were like, or the Teddy Ruxpin was like the big thing, and people were like punching each other in the face. Lord forbid the new He-Man joint come out, like Castle Eternia came out, like people were robbing other people. There's something that's really debased about the links that people will go to make a purchase. And like, I can get into all kind of theological stuff with that. The fact that like money is proven to be the root of all things evil, like the things that people want to spend their money on, the temporary pleasures of life, like all that kind of stuff, right? And as I was thinking about Black Friday and I was having these thoughts, I came across this verse in Mark chapter 7 that I wanted to read to y'all, but then give you good news about what Black Friday could actually be in the midst of what this verse is saying. So this is Mark chapter 7, verse 14. Check this out. It says, "And he called the people to him again, and he said to them," this is Jesus talking, "Hear me, all of you, and understand. There is nothing outside a person that by going into him can defile him. But the things that come out of a person are what defile him. And when he had entered the house and left the people, his disciples asked him about the parable. And he said to them, then you are also without understanding." Like, you don't get it either. "Do you not see that whatever goes into a person from the outside cannot defile them, since it enters not in his heart, but his stomach, and is expelled? Thus he declared all foods clean. And he said, whatever comes out of a person is what defiles him. For from within, out of the heart of man, come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, coveting, wickedness, deceit, sensuality, envy, slander, pride, foolishness. All of these things come from within, and they defile a person." So I would say one of the ways that we know this is true of what Jesus is saying is some of the videos that we'll get about Black Friday. Stores will be robbed. People go on spending sprees. They'll go broke. They will literally spend all they have. That I would call like a form of debauchery, right? You spend without caution. It's unwise. It's foolish. And Jesus just goes through this list of stuff that comes out of the heart of a person. And that's the bad news, because Jesus says, like, these things are inherent inside the human heart. These things, it's not something you're ingesting, because that stuff goes in your stomach and then goes out. He says these things, like, you can tell that they're coming from the heart because they come out over and over and over. So the things you say, your actions, your thoughts, they're derivative of things that, like, they're internal to you. And so in that case, we need help. We need like a interior cleaning, and not just an interior cleaning where we're just kind of wiping down the surfaces, man. Like, we need like stuff to be rooted out. If you ever seen some of these shows like Hoarders, or some of these shows where they used to have this one, like almost like a nanny show, where the people would go in and they would clean the house. And inside the house would be like all this black mold and stuff like that. And if you know anything about black mold, it's not like you can just scrape it off and that be clean. It's almost like the walls need to be torn out and replaced. There's almost no cure for this type of spore. These things that Jesus is talking about, this sin that dwells in people's hearts, it's like black mold. So as you try to scrape some off the top, like, I just need to live a better life, I just need to do better, maybe instead of doing Black Friday, I spend extra time with my family. No. That's just scraping the surface. There's actually things going on inside the heart that it's like the plaster needs to be removed and replaced. And the New Testament says that's exactly what God does. He goes in and he cleanses from the inside out. So now when you have interactions with people, now when Thanksgiving comes up, now when like even Black Friday, it's not terrible in and of its own. It's just how people act in the midst of it. You can approach these type of things, and instead of like those inner spores coming out, that inner black mold coming out, where it's infectious and it shows on the outside, God instead says, I want to clean what's on the inside. So now what comes out is a cleaner, better version of how you can approach these type of events like Black Friday. And the good news is God said, this is not, though it's exclusive to my people, it's not so exclusive that anybody can't jump into it. Like it's for everyone. It's just inviting you into the family of God. It's not like you could jump in, grab the benefits, and then jump back out. God says, no, this is an eternal family. And so God is welcoming all people to himself. He is willing and able to clean us from the inside out. And the good news is every day all around the world, especially on days like today, God is proving that he can make this cleansing from the inside out. So that's my word of encouragement for today. If you're approaching this day and you're just like, man, something just feels off today and I need something different, God is offering something different. So I hope that's a word of encouragement for you. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe this. Share this with somebody that you know is camping outside for the last 5 days waiting on that new PlayStation 5. One, see if they can get me one. I'm joking. Not really. I'm joking. But please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Y'all know I love y'all. Please have a great weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy that turkey coma and leftovers and all that jazz. Y'all know I love y'all. And until next time, grace and peace.